All right, everyone, look at this. A new event to go with a new banner. Kamo Noritoshi, also known as the less cool Kamo Noritoshi, also known as the less cool Bloodbender in JJK Phantom Parade and JJK in general. Not Choso, basically, is what this man is. So let's have a quick look at the map event. It's very simple, very normal. Do the normal things. You go around, you clear stuff. It's all good. Nothing too bad. There'll be a formidable battle event. Well, there'll be a formidable fight event thing as there always is. I will say in one of these, I forget which one it is, there is one of these that looks a bit challenging. It is not. So 41, 74. Yep. Main Beetle Curse Spirit. This has a recommended CP of 72 or 74 odd thousand. I'll be completely honest with you. It's a pretty easy clear. If you've got blue Gojo plus one other blue DPS, you can just auto this. It's whatever. I saw this and I was like, oh, is this going to be something that's kind of difficult? No. And even if it is, the drops I got was like 116 or something, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's not a massive issue if you don't want to. So you can say that's 85 and it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. In terms of the exchange shop, all very typical. You've got your recollection bits. I've already exchanged a couple of times. There are 5 gacha tickets for the current Kamo banner, which is nice because then you add that with the 10 that we already have, and there you go. Boom, boom, boom. We got 15. There's none in the paid shop, but that's all right. There's a couple of keys, a few tickets here and there. Very standard things. Use this recollection bit to get some bonus drops. The recollection bit itself, I'm actually not very impressed. So on using an alt or command skill, 13% curse technique increase to all allies for 4 turns. That's not bad at Scream support. And so does this. When a wave starts, 5% HP for all allies. The problem is, I found with the support recollection bits, what you really, really want is cursed energy regen. So you want it to be able to restore cursed energy either on activation or on entry. So this makes me a bit skeptical. And although it is cursed energy or cursed technique bias, so it might be useful for you if you just need something as a support and you haven't got Wing King, or you want something with a bit more stats on it or something like that. Alright, let's hop over to the gacha. This is the thing. Let's look at details. Alright, Kamo, what's he doing? Melee attack damage, which is good. And when he's in the flowing red scale status, he gets a 20% damage buff to himself. So you've just got to put himself to flowing red scale. Flowing red scale here. Applies 42% physical technique increase and 35.1% curse technique increase. Flowing red scale and 5 curse energy recovery to self. Pretty good ability, to be honest, if we're talking about overall abilities in the game. Because getting these buffs go really well. You can just pop it turn 1, and this is really quite nice. You can stack this up if you want, it looks like. So maybe you could get this going for 10 briefly, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. He is a split attacker, so he does do physical and cursed. So you either want raw damage or a recollection bit that does both, which is interesting. And this is Slicing Exorcism. This is ranged attack to target enemies equal to 201% of Curse Technique. So that makes it a little bit awkward, right? Because this is asking for Curse Technique bias and the other one wants both. So maybe it's a Yuta situation where you just go full in on Curse Technique and you don't worry too much about any of the other stuff. But when he's in flowing red state, red scale status. The skill effects changes, and he does 201 to all enemies. Okay, so this just does it to one, and then this does it to all of them, which is kind of good. So you often just want to pop Flowing Red Scale, and there you go. His ultimate, Piercing Blood. Ranged attack to target enemies equal to 1,352% of Curse Technique. When he's in Flowing Red Scale status, applies a 30% damage dealt increase, which is also pretty good. He seems like a capable unit, right? But nothing too broken. Nothing great if we've already got Gojo and like Ghetto and all of that sort of stuff. The Curse, Soap and Bubbles recollection bit. Triggered upon using any command skill or ultimate skill. 15 Curse Energy for self. 35% HP for self. And 15% Curse Technique increase to self. I actually am not a huge fan. It's not bad for survivability, sure. But this is like what you would want on a support. So they can get the Curse Energy. If they cop an errant hit from the enemy or the boss, they can heal themselves back up. That's all great. But if this was, say, 10% to all allies, this would be amazing. Or even if it was 5% to all allies, but it's from themselves, which is a bit awkward because you don't want your supports attacking. So it's a little bit weird like that. But either way, we've got our daily funny button. We've got 15 tickets, and then we'll see what happens over the rest of the daily funnies. Nope. Okay. Very sad. 5 tickets. Let's go. Give us the man. Why not? Black Flash? Flash Black? No. I actually got a second yellow Nobara off a Black Flash animation from nothing running in on the red Nobara banner. I was very sad about it. There we go. Okay. Mekamaru. We'll do these. Come on. Ah. Eh? Oh. But obviously, in terms of this, do not spend your cubes. You've got a couple of tickets. If you get lucky, hey, that's awesome. You've got a new unit to play with. If you find him fun, that's awesome. If you don't, well, not the end of the world. But he will be going on the standard banner, so you'll be able to pull him in the unfeatured pool, and also just on any of the tickets that you should be saving. Make sure to save your tickets at the moment. That's very, very important, because then you can get a bunch of like this Kamo, the blue Momo, and then there's if you look in the exchange shop. So as you can see, I've been saving. I've been a good boy. If you look in the exchange shop, well, you can get that, right? But if you exchange soul shards, let's do this. Go that way. You need to pop around a little bit. All right. If you exchange the soul shards, where are we? As you can see, you can get any dupe of the characters. You might be able to get more than one. I don't know. So I'm saving mine. You see? And I've even got some in here, so I could convert all of Yuki's. And I suddenly go up to 550. Look, there we go. This one converts for 5 apiece. And this was my 6th Nobara. It's very sad. That's 25, right? So like my blue Gojo is... What's my blue Gojo? Like 3? So I could get 1, and it probably wouldn't be the end of the world, right? But they'll all come, so there's no point. I want to get dupes on Megami. I want to get dupes on Momo and on characters that haven't popped out yet into here. So make sure you're saving up and you're ready for that. All right, 10 shot. Let's go. All right. No Black Flash. Not the end of the world. All right, Kamo. Whoa, recollection bit. Getting the Hey! Hey? Hey? Can we get both? Make me do a showcase? You gonna make me do a showcase? I'm actually much happier getting this than the bubbles. Alright. Alright, Kamo. Come home. Come home. Come home, boy. Come home. Bleh. Wait. Blue Momo's on the banner. Oh, this must be the this must be like Momo's banner with Kamo on it. This is technically the second time Kamo's been in the game. Well, well, well. What do you even do? Range attack damage to target equal to 100% curse technique. 15% damage taken increase to them for 2 times 2 turns. 3 times 2 turns. Okay, so it's just, yep, that makes sense. Damage dealt to all allies for 2 turns. 20% break damage increase to all allies for 2 turns. That's really 20. That's pretty good. 30% crit rate increase for all allies 2 turns. 20% crit damage. Whew, it's pretty good. She's pretty good. And you get a bunch more percentages on that. Yeah. Range attack damage, 6 hits total, decreases their ult counts by 1. 50% chance to apply stun. Stun chance goes up by 4 points. So it goes up to just under 100%, 90%. Actually will hit decently hard for a... Whew, okay. Hell yeah. Alright. And this is actually really good too. Big physical nuke. And a resurrection stack. I'll take it. Alright. Showcase incoming, I guess. Let's feed this. There we go. Yep. Feed that. Excellent. Alright. All told, very happy with that. Very happy to get... Where's our girl? Where's our girl? Where's our girl? There she is. Look at her. Look at her fly. Alright, guys. Catch you all in the next one. Enjoy. Peace out.